G'day everyone, welcome to my channel, MartyGrows. This channel mostly features farming simulator gameplay. The episode's about to kick off. I hope you enjoy the show. Please hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. Let's get on with the show. G'day everyone, welcome back to my Korpi challenge. It's a pretty nice morning this morning. The sun's out, birds are singing, or at least I can hear the birds singing. And so far, no crazy stuff roaring past. We got a field of, I can't see it because the ground's a bit hilly. Got a field of wheat over there that we're going to harvest. I've just kicked the harvester off, so it should be on its way over here and make it eventually. The canola straight ahead of us won't be ready until next month. Cool. That must be a bit rough on your butt riding that go-kart, but it looks like he's having fun. Neighbour does some weird stuff. We've picked up all the grass that I cut last month. If you saw the end of last video, you would have seen that, just a few shorts of it, since I didn't really want to show me going round and round in circles with the wagon and then driving over our new silage pit about 100 times to get it flattened out, ready to put the cover on. There was about 5 loads of grass. We also got a couple of bales, which was handy, and those bales were dropped straight in for the sheep. Now, I should have a wagon over here somewhere. I might jump into the Zeta and go find it. Before we do that, I just had a look in the sale and there is a roller going cheap. So let's jump in and get that quick. Alright, I shouldn't be allowed to check the sales of an early morning, but that roller is just too good to pass up. Might need to slightly upgrade the 150. But it can still pull it. I want custom colours, cause we need a nice purple. Oh yeah. And we'll go John Deere green for the wheels. It's a field roller, and it's mine. Need to send a tractor over now to the store to pick it up. Oh yeah, that is a good buy. Okay, now. I'll send the Zeta over to the store to, fill up because it's just about empty. And it can pick up the roller and bring it back because we'll use it on this field first. And here's our harvester, pretty much right on time. So I'll jump into the harvester and get that over to the field we need to do. It's nice and loud, as always. I'm hoping there's enough fuel. It's got half a tank. So that should be enough fuel to finish this field. Oh yes, our grain wagons just over past the field, so I'll probably get the 150 over there once I get this kicked off, and it can sit in the field with the wagon since the Zeta needed to go get fuel. Now before this complains, we'll unfold it. I'm going to So when this planted, the planter went a bit crazy and did a strip into our canola field. So I'll run down here to get plenty of grain in the harvester and then harvest that labelled strip. Get it to about 10%, I think. Yeah, 8%'s enough. Silly trees. They're all the ones that need to be cut down too. How rude. Okay. Try not to destroy any of the canola crop. Looks like it'll work okay. Grab this little bit at the start. So this episode's going to be harvest this field, and I'll drag a few more logs over with the John Deere that I've got cut down and cleared. The Zeta's hit the refuel point and store, so once this starts I'll go sort him out. Alright. That was a pretty big chunk. Yes, I've got the time started now too. Because when I'm just playing and not recording, I generally have the time set to 1 or 0 so that I can get everything done that I want to before I advance to the next day. Because having a series with time limits is still a bit of a challenge. I'll make him go round and round. Where's our field? Yeah, it's a bit of a weird shaped field, so we'll make him go round and round. And then a couple of up and down runs to finish. Looks good. Okay. So make sure this is going to be behaved and go along the right route to start with. Okay, I might get the John Deere hooked up and off to the sawmill sell point. Then we'll go get the Zeta and check out our nice big new sexy roller. Okay, pretty sure I can't grab all of these logs in one go. But we're starting to get this cleared out. Probably going to put a sawmill in over here once I clear enough space. I'll get a bigger one than those two tiny ones that I put in to start with. And since part of the criteria that I'm trying to play to is I can only have 2 max of any one production, I'll most likely sell one of the small... Oh, I will sell one of the small sawmills over the other side. I've been letting it run out of wood slowly. Haven't put any wood in either of them for quite a while, which I probably need to fix up fairly soon. But one of them's running out of wood pretty fast to try and use it down so I don't waste any. Don't think it'll be this episode. Most likely next episode we'll do the selling of the sawmill. It's also getting close to the May-June period where all the planks and furniture are at their best sell price too. So that should come in pretty good timing for the sugar beet harvest. Hoping I can sell a heap of planks to be able to fund the purchase. Oh, getting blocked by the 150, that's a bit rude. It should fund the purchase of all the equipment I need. I got about 220 or 230,000 out of the sawmill planks and furniture last time. I expect it'll be slightly more this time since I've had an extra couple of months to produce everything. Now, I'm gonna hook up to that trailer over there quickly because the harvester's starting to fill up. I was thinking of using this to run over and get the drill from the other side. Oh yes, speaking of the drill, which is totally unrelated to my next comment, I've decided to call my farms the river farm and the lake farm. Hopefully the reasons are pretty obvious. This one's got a lake, the other one's got a river. That might change a little bit as I keep buying plots of land this way. I really want the next 2 plots over there. But for now we have the lake farm, or the lakeside, and the riverside. So that should work out pretty good. Okay, the John Deere is slowly chugging away towards the mill because it's a really heavy load of logs. The harvester's at 90%. So I reckon we're going to sit here for a minute and see if it will auto unload into the trailer. It should be done by the time it gets to the end of this pass just there. So 99%. It's stopped. Don't think I've caught this whole part on video before. Ooh, it's going to do it. Aside from that little bit of grain that it missed there, and it'll probably run over and destroy. So I'm far enough over so it shouldn't drive into the wheat again. The arm only just makes it up over the trailer. So it's pretty cool. That is CoursePlay doing that. I haven't set anything up other than having the tractor and trailer in the field and a course generated for the combine. This big field is going to take a long time to do. I'm wondering if I need to reconfigure the other flat trailer or not. Okay, and he's going to drive back and start again. Also tossing up the idea of buying a second combine. That's at least a $45,000 purchase, but I would really like to try and find a cheap one that can do corn and sunflowers as well. Just because the windmill oil or flour mill that we currently have is capable of producing sunflower oil. Now, that would be another thing that we could put in it, but I'm not sure at this stage it's actually economically viable, so we might need to wait a bit for that one. It looks like the combine sorted itself out and it's going to continue. So now I'll jump across to the Zeta and go check out our shiny new roller. Okay, we'll fill up with fuel and actually repair it too because it's getting a bit damaged. $155 worth of fuel. And get it close enough for the dealer icon to work. There we go. So, ooh, $720. It is 20 months old now. $720 and 60 is pretty close to a $800 repair bill on the tractor. although it's been a while since I have repaired it. And it does have 32 hours on it now, which is a fair bit for this game. But it's still going strong. It's now the smallest of my tractors by a fair way. So there's our nice sexy roller. Yeah, it was either going to be purple or green. I don't mind the purple with it. It's double the width of our current little roller. Yeah, I know, I don't have access, I'm just checking it out. I think I can tow it on the flat with any tractor, although it does say it needs 160 horsepower, but there are no big hills or anything, and it's basically just drag it behind. So I reckon we'll be okay. I'll get this sent across to the field, and the John Deere's made the sawmill behind us now. So I'll hop over and we'll see how much those logs sell for. Nice John Deere. I'll have a look at how it's going and maybe repair it now too. That's a fair load of logs. There's 1.5. There's 3 trees in total and all that. That's 6,400 plus 500, so 6,900, so pretty good payment. We'll quickly run down, top up on fuel, and do a quick repair on this while we're here as well. At least that way I'll start getting all my tractors back into a fully repaired state. I don't like when they get down too low. On a flat map, generally won't notice the difference. It's just a personal preference. $250 on that. It's got 32 hours on it as well. So I'm using my tractors fairly evenly in all this work. Not really favouring one over the other of the starting tractors. Just top up on fuel. So $123 worth of fuel. So that one load of wood's definitely covered all of our costs. He's off on his way back, and we'll hook up another load of logs when he gets there. I might go. What shall we do? I think the Zeta's pretty close to getting over there. I might go have a look at how the combine's doing. Once the Zeta arrives, I'll put it onto the trailer and I'll send the 150 over to pick up the drill, because we're going to have to drag that over to get this field replanted. Wow, the combine's nearly finished. It smashed out this field really quick. I'm going to leave the combine over this side on this farm for now, because the canola field behind us gets done next month. But I'm pretty sure there's at least one field over on the river farm. Go me using the name. There's at least one field over on the river farm that we're probably going to have to harvest next month as well. So we'll get this canola field done that's just in view now ahead of us first, then run this back over, but that's something to worry about for next month. Here comes the Zeta. It's good to see it turned up on time and without any major accidents. There's only one more pass in the combine, so I'm going to stay with it though. And because the trailers, or the combine and trailer are going to be full, I'll actually leave the trailer. Alright, I'll drop the roller off, and the Zeta can go back and pick up the drill. And I'm just going to take over the combine, because while it's here I'll be able to knock these little bits off instead of having to run up and down the field more. This field got finished really quick. And we've got a bit of a traffic jam behind us, I think, now, because the John Deere's also arrived. But we're going to get this field finished, and I'll sort out the tractors. Just about need another tractor just to run around and do things with. Or I could stop doing logs and use the John Deere for more. It's doing good. Carting logs over to the sawmill, basically in the background now, is what's keeping the money coming in. The roller cost $16,500. It wasn't exactly an expense I was expecting to make, or a purchase I was expecting to make, but that roller was a bargain. Potentially I should have repaired it before I bought it over here, but once it's done its work over here on this field and the canola one the following month, we'll send it back via the shop and I can get it repaired then, no worries. Fairly sure this will all fit in the trailer since I've extended the capacity. I think the trailer's 12,000 litres now, and there's about 11, well, I can tell you exactly, there's gonna be 11,500 litres going into the trailer. I really like the add-on Simple Inspector. That's the detail above the mini-map in the bottom left of the screen. It shows what tractors are running, how they're going on fuel, and if they've got an AI worker or not. So that was an excellent field size by me, I'm going to say, because we put 11,641 litres of wheat into the trailer. Or another way to look at it is we filled up the trailer at 97%. I doubt I could have got any closer if I had planned that out. Now I'm going to park him just here in the trees for now since I haven't got my sheds yet. I will probably try and put a shed or two in potentially later this episode, just depending on how things go. 11,641 litres. We'll send him over to the windmill grain mill, which I'm pretty sure I have a point for. Yep. Grain windmill. Now I'll send him over to the river farm. Oh, I'm going to edit that to say river, R-I-V-E-R, river parking, rename. And we'll get him sent off. So he'll go pick up the drill and bring it back for us. In the meantime, the John Deere's going to go grab another load of logs from somewhere and start dragging it over to the sawmill. Okay, getting hooked up. Ah, so close. It says maximum length, not weight, so try and drag them over a bit, see if I can hook another one. Yes. So there's 4 of those little trees there. They are, I forget their name. Ah, they're the pine. That's weird. I always think these are the pine trees, but they're spruce. So they're our pine. Okay, we'll get him underway back to the sawmill. I'm going to guess that's probably only about a $4,500 load. The spruce seem to sell for way more. It's going to take a while for him to drag that over because it seems to be struggling just a little bit. And I'll see you in the 150 because it's almost made the windmill. Don't know if I can put all of this into the windmill or not, but we'll certainly give it a try. Starting to get a pretty good pile of the olive oil there. What's that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 crates of olive oil. There's 6 of canola in the middle, and there's 6 or 7 crates of flour. So it's not going too bad. Ooh, I think the field beside us might be ready next month as well. I'll hop out once this starts unloading and have a look. Okay, drop all of that out. Barley. Nope, got 2 months until this is ready. It looks like I'm going to need to do a fair bit of liming once I harvest all these fields as well. So our pH is in the bad range. It looks like the windmill took all of that, so we should get another 12 pallets of flour out of it over the next little while. Okay, since I need this over at our other farm, the lake farm, we'll send this guy over with it, and I'll probably use him to pick up all the straw as well. When I put my sheds in over at the lake farm, this might end up living over there. Okay, I don't think any of these fields are going to be ready next month, which will be nice. That means we only got to worry about the canola field. I think I'll bring the big flat trailer over here too and just start loading up some of... oh, there it is, hiding in the trees over there. I'll start loading up some of the planks. It'll take a long time. Took me forever last time. And since there's going to be more planks this time, I'm assuming that it's going to be a good 2 or 3 hours in game just to do that. Okay, let's get these logs sold. I think it's, yeah, 4,000, maybe 4.5. So, smaller trees. Okay, 5.7, that's really good. Getting back over, ready to get another load of wood. And I will see you all in the 150 to get the straw pickup underway. There's more room here. I'd really like to put in a couple of bigger sheds. And I'm going to beat it. Ha. Just. We'll get this straw picked up and I'm going to sell it. think there's nothing I need to do right now with the Zeta, so it can sit where it is. And I'm not sure I can pick up that straw yet, so I'll wait till next month and get it out of the canola field. So I'm bound to drive into that field and destroy some of the crop. Hey, I'm going to send this guy off. And while it's going down there, I'll find where the Zeta got to and get this field starting to be re-drilled. Probably going to put wheat back in it. That was a pretty good yield off that field. You can see where I went with the mower through there. I won't worry if 10 headlands, someone went crazy. I won't worry about the little strip of straw that's left in the middle of the field. It's just not worth it. I'll go fix up the 150 at the bale sales and get it sent back, because I'm going to need to use it on the roller. But I'll get the John Deere on its way back first, because that'll make me some money. So there's only the 2 trees. There's nothing else over here. Tempted to chop this little one down and hook up to it. Let's see if I can land it near where I need to hook up. Means I need to bring the stump grinder over and grind that stump now. Yep, it reached. Awesome. This unloaded, and then I think I will swing by the fuel point and get a bit of fuel. Okay, so 1620 plus 140 environmental score, so 1750. Both of those straw loads come up to just over 3,500, which is, well, pretty good. It's half a load of wood, but every little bit helps. So we'll fill him up. So another 120 bucks worth of fuel, and I'll get them repaired. Wagon's only $6 because it hardly gets used. Only $260 to repair the tractor. However, the tractor's 9 months old, so it's a lot newer than the John Deere and the Zeta. It's only done a third of their hours too. It's just about to tick over to 12 hours. Okay, done. That's one nice looking replanted field. I don't think we got anything else for this one to do, so I might just back them back here, out of the way. And I'll hop across to the John Deere quickly, because it made the sale point, and get this load of wood sold, so I can come back and hopefully pick up that chunk of wood just there as the last logging trip for the day. Got a couple of pretty big logs there. I'm going to go 6,500. barely 4.5. That's ripped off. We'll zip over here and grab our roller. I don't know if this field is going to need lime or not as well. So I'll check that once the roller gets going. Try not to drive into the field. Although this does have narrow tyres on it. It doesn't look like it from the look of it, but they are narrow tyres. So it's the one that will be driving through the fields when I need it. And I'm really tempted to zip over and herbicide the weeds in that field straight in front of us too. Okay, a nice big 12.3 metre roller. That looks about right. Twice around, then once down the middle. Well, I'll stick with it for a second, just to watch it since it's all brand new and shiny. Well, it's almost second hand and a little bit dirty now. I did forget to repair it when I picked it up at the shop, but it is only a roller, so it shouldn't matter if it's a bit damaged. As long as none of these rolling discs fall off and go flying, we'll be fine. Ooh, cut that corner a bit bad. As the John Deere goes past, I'll hop into it so I can grab another load of logs quickly. Maybe if I push them back slightly. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Oh well, we'll hook up what we can. I better start with the high value ones. There, wrong button. First time this episode I hit the wrong button, so I shouldn't complain. Okay, so that's all I can hook up because of the weight. It's going to make those front ones go crazy. I might need to push them together a bit before I pick them up next time. Okay, Mr. John Deere, get you off to the shed, or the sawmill. Come down here, hop in and just tidy up the little bits I missed. Ooh, get to see the roller fold up. It's pretty cool. Very happy I bought that for the, what, 16,000 I think it was. That was an absolute steal. It was 64% off. I'm tempted to sell my other small roller, but we will keep it for now, because as I end up with more fields, I think I'm gonna use the smaller roller on the river field and keep this one over here, because generally speaking I'm hoping these will be a lot bigger. Okay, he's done, so we'll get him folded back up again. Animation for the fold up is really cool. And I should be able to just drop it over here. What I'm gonna do is grab... Ooh, I got 3 now. Gonna grab this crate of milk, hopefully. It's at a weird angle. Ooh, it's really heavy too. I think that should stay on though. If it doesn't, we'll find it somewhere. I have one load of this milk being converted to cheese, and I think between the two sheep pens I should have enough milk for it to get a second pallet happening. Yep. Okay, hop into the seat. Oh, it might be going to get off. So now what's it going to do? Drive straight back onto the wood, of course. And here comes the 150 behind us. I might just block it from going down too quick, or it's going to end up stuck on the wood as well. It's pretty rare to see all three tractors in a row like this. They're usually all doing something very different. See if we can get him to continue on his way. And he looks pretty good. Not quite sure where he was going off to, because I did have the right spot before I drove, but it doesn't matter. It's another $5,000 in the kitty. Zip in here. Yep, we got one pallet of cheese already, though it's not time for it to be sold. I think April, May, June or July is the time when we'll sell that. So it can just sit there for now. Let's go over here to the other pen and see how much milk they got sitting over here. Sheep don't produce the milk super fast, but like I said, I want to try different mods, and I've never done this one before. Okay. Still got that silage pit there that I'm not going to use now I have the other one, I think. If I do any grass work over here, or grass mowing, I got 600 litres in this one. It's just going to be for bales for the sheep. So I think instead of agonising over a decision, we'll get nearly $2,400 back for it. And next time I harvest this field, I'll extend it down, make it a little bit bigger. Don't think about stuff too much. I'll drop this off. This will definitely be enough for another pallet of cheese. With those two sheep pen, if I can get a pallet a month of cheese, I will be really happy. Now, I don't think there's anything else for this guy to do. To plot 1, 2. Alright, let's go across to our pile of bags, fertiliser, seed, and I'm hoping lime, and get this one filled up, then come back and get this field done. Time is definitely ticking away. Nope, don't want that. Just get the last of this field. little spot here. All done. Just got to drop this back and I'll grab the cultivator. Okay. I think I'll make a field out there. Draw custom field. We'll start there. To there. And back to there. Not sure how that's going to go. I might have picked up some of those small trees, but we'll find out. Okay, we're going to do that little field. We'll go round and round and round. Looks good. And I've already hit the magic Y button. So we can just tell it to start and see how we go. Okay, that did a pretty good job. We'll just tidy up the little bits that it missed. I'll leave it as a nice round edge too. I'll check on the map in a second and see how close to the boundary we are for this field, and I'll extend it a little bit, although I think we're pretty close to the boundary there. I did consider cutting all this grass, but our sheep have plenty of food. Silage pit's already covered and I don't have a silage wrapper, and for the amount of effort it would involve in turning it to hay, the return probably just is not worth it. Make this field a little bit bigger now and we can expand it a lot more once I knock out all these trees. Should be a pretty decent size. I'm not going to plant it this month. I'll wait till next month and then put a crop in it then. So we finished on 13,000, which is down a fair bit from where we started. Those trees are in the way, which is annoying. I might rip out line of trees there as well, so I can expand the field that way a bit better. But yeah, finished on 13,000. Got our plot of land that I hadn't even considered purchasing at the start of the episode, but had enough money, so why not? There's plenty of room to throw in more fields up here as well. Most likely put a field going around and across there too. Definitely won't extend. Maybe I can expand this field out this way a little bit too, because once I knock out all those trees, it's also going to grow down there a little bit. I think that's going to be it for this episode though, because it's feeling like a really long one. Try not to make it too long without cutting out all the fun bits. Thanks for watching, hope you all enjoyed it, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Welcome back everyone. It looks like we've reached the end of another episode. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if I've done something or you think I should try or do something else. I hope to see you all again in the next episode. Back in my box.